Hello, hello. Welcome. It's another week of Master Menopause Metabolism with Coach Andrea T. You know, I love to coach women on what to do for their body, especially those of you who are busy, stressed, and feeling stuck. So if you're a busy professional woman over 35, hitting Pilates, personal training, eating clean, maybe even taking supplements, yet your weight won't budge, your energy's shot, and you can't sleep, this episode is for you. All ears. You're not failing, your body's not broken. You're just doing all the right things for the wrong hormonal environment. And today, I'm going to break down why. I see it all the time. Women come to me exhausted, frustrated, and ready to give up. Or they just kind of have registered with that I can't do it. I'm now 35. I'm over the hill. My body is not going to look good, so they just settle. And I guess that's what really breaks my heart. And I don't blame them, because here they are trying everything. And I owned a gym, you guys know, for years, and I was a personal trainer, and I get it. And I know you ladies are doing the morning workouts, you're meal prepping, you're even working with your personal trainer on the next thing for the next day, the next week, and yet their jeans are tighter than ever, your arms are jiggling, you have belly fat that you never had, you don't like the way from the back of you looks when you see a picture, you're appalled. You're like, who in the hell is this woman? Energy dips in the middle of the day. Sleep is somewhat non-existent, or maybe you've even tried hormone replacement therapy, which, by the way, only 5% of women are doing. And what you think is everything, right? But nothing is shifting. So you're doing a lot of working, but it isn't necessarily about working harder. It's about working smarter. And that's where I come in. And I was you. So if any of that sounds familiar, that's because your body's trying to tell you something and it's screaming, I need hormone support. I need to be supported with where I'm at in this time in life. And the unfortunate thing, ladies, is that it evolves over time. So where your hormones were at in your teens, or where they were at postpartum, or where they were at in your 30s and 40s, are going to be different than where they're at in 55 plus, okay? So that's something to really understand, and you have a lot of control over this. So that's the good news. But here's what's really happening is after 35, our hormones change. Estrogen can dominate. And so cortisol will then spike from stress. Insulin sensitivity also drops, and your thyroid, the master thermostat, slows. All of this creates the perfect storm for stubborn weight and fatigue. And it's all happening inside of you, and it's all super silent. And what you're seeing is the side effects of all these changes happening, and you don't even see them right away. It's a very slow change internally. And then once you catch up with the symptoms, there's been a lot of downgrades going on inside that you didn't even know about. So it means even though you're eating clean, your belly fat's going to stick around or even get worse. Your energy tanking midday isn't that you're unmotivated or lazy. It's more about your hormones. And sleep struggles aren't just only inconvenient or something you need to push through. They're a hormone red flag. And I want to put in one other. Hot flashes tend to be the one thing that everyone thinks is the real issue, or the only issue you're going to have. I did 2 talks this week with women who were in menopause, and they all said, thankfully I got through my menopause without a lot of hot flashes, or I never had any of those hot flashes. So then they chalk it up to their body has been in A+ condition, they made it through, and they don't have symptoms. And I'm like, wow, we don't know what's going on with our bodies. That's what I realize after hearing that. And it makes me so sad, because you think you've checked the box and you think that you fared through it well, or ladies in your 30s, you think once I get to menopause, like if there's some hot flashes, I'll be okay, but hopefully not. There's so much more than hot flashes that indicate what's going on in your body. And we already know the science that, you're going to see things. And really what menopause is, it's the start of the bigger decline. Honestly, your body is shutting down. It's getting ready to kind of go into downward. And that's really what it is. You're aging. You don't have the hormones. Those hormones keep you younger. They support your body. Estrogen, progesterone, and not to mention testosterone are a huge part of this. And when they're not there, every other hormone, metabolism hormones included, are going to react to that. And there's no way around that. And women who have hot flashes actually are going to be at more risk for cardiovascular disease. So that's what that tells me, is like, wow, if you're having those, you're really in a detriment state, but not that your hormones are fine if you didn't have them in absence, or that it's just menopause. That's not it. So, I want you to ask yourself, are you exhausted in the morning? I don't care what your age is, but, are you tired in the morning, no matter what time you went to bed? Are your workouts intense or consistent, but your waistline still isn't changing? Are you on hormone replacement therapy, seeing a personal trainer, following clean eating rules, yet nothing feels like it's working? If you're saying yes to even one of these, congratulations, you've just confirmed your body is ready for a smarter, hormone-focused approach. So here is what you can do right now, ladies, at any age. I want you to, number one, and this is in order of the most important. Let's go for actually number two first. So we're going to bump this up to number one. Well, it's tough because they all work together, but I want you to prioritize sleep and stress management. So if you're that go, 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 type A, driven professional woman who gets up at 5 a.m. to get her workout done because she's a boss like that, but you are giving up sleep in the meanwhile to do so, I want you to think again. And I want you to repurpose and prioritize your sleep and your stress management. So that workout and that loss of sleep is actually a big stress, because they have such a big stress management, and sleep have such a big impact on your body as a whole, that I feel as though that needs to go to the top of the priority list. Like, so if you are going to bed at 9 o'clock and you're getting a full night's rest and you're eating something, right after your workout or right upon waking, you do the workout, you feel good, and you're not really all that stressed over it, keep it. But that's where I feel like we go wrong, ladies. We strong arm and we push ourselves to push through because that's who we are. We're going to do the things, but we don't realize that that is actually causing our body more stress, and it's making and fueling the hormone issue even more so. Number two, I want you to focus on nutrient-dense meals that balance your plate. So we're going to go for protein, fat, and fiber to help stabilize your hormones. It's very, very important. Very important to know that you have enough protein, that you are also getting in the fiber. So every meal, like if you have 4 meals a day, if we want to talk exact numbers, you want to be aiming for 6 to 7 grams of fiber minimum per meal, okay? And number 3 is I want you to pair strength training with smart movement. So not just cardio. I want you to really make sure that you are signaling your body to release stubborn fat. And so I'm not telling you to not do your strength workouts. I'm telling you, if you're doing your strength workouts in lieu of sleep and it's a stress to your body and you're not getting proper nutrition, then forget it, okay? Like reschedule it to a different time. That's what I'm saying. So don't get me wrong. I 100% want you to focus there, but we want to do it in the right order, okay? Super important. These are all really small tweaks, and that's what I tell our clients all the time. We're not looking to redo your body or redo your life because I know you're busy, you're already stressed. So having you turn yourself inside out on a schedule level or showing you what to eat and whatnot, that you don't even eat those foods or ask you to do these strenuous workouts, that's not going to do it. It's really about working smarter, not harder. So that's more about educating what is actually going to support your body now. So if this resonates, you know that you're not alone. And you don't have to keep spinning your wheels and worrying and seeing the scale go up and the belly fat come on more and just feeling less and less like yourself. I help busy professional women, 35 to 55, finally lose stubborn weight, reclaim their energy, and sleep better without dieting, guesswork, or frustration. Because we go in on the front end and we look at their hormones specifically. And once you understand that, that's like a blueprint for this person, and we fix those things instead of the side effects like weight gain, poor sleep, more stress, low energy, we see it flip over and they start having more energy, sleeping better, which just fuels the hormones internally to do what it's supposed to. Belly fat goes away and it's easy. That becomes the side effect, okay? It's really easy. So if you're ready to stop struggling and start seeing results, head to my website, tone4lifemenopause.com, or just DM me. Best places to go though to my website or follow me on social media at Andrea Tone. I want to help get your body back once and for all and show you how easy this can be so that this time you're going to be ahead of the game by the time the holidays come around. You're going to know exactly what's going on with your body and you're not going to be guessing and you're not going to be the hordes of people that go to the gym and make it happen, or you're going to be able to tell your trainer like, thank you so much, and go to those Pilates classes and be like, I love coming here and like my body actually is responding really well because we will, make those work for you. But knowing you do go to the Pilates classes, you have the trainer now. I had those people in my gym for years, and it's not until we focus on the hormonal aspect and tweak these things to make them work that you're actually going to be successful. All right, thanks so much. See you guys next week.